Hi, I'm Chas, and you're watching Chas's Crazy Creations. Head on over to Dollar Tree and grab some supplies for these easy and cheap holiday storage ideas and hacks. Grab any size bin of your choice. I'm grabbing this one from the Dollar Plus section. I grabbed giant skewers from Dollar Tree, but you could also use a dowel. I cut it in half and then placed it on either side of the handle in the tub. Next, once I had removed all of my ornaments, I began taking them and hanging them onto the dowel inside the tub. This will keep them safe with lots of space around them, as well as stop them from getting all tangled in a bin. Want a way to keep your ribbon organized? Grab one of these dollar store bins, take the ribbon and thread it through the holes. Line all of the ribbon up side by side, and you could stop here once you've got all of them threaded through and lined up. Or take it a step further and grab a skewer and poke it through all the center of all of the ribbon. This keeps your ribbon organized as well as makes it easy to grab and pull and cut off just small sections of what you need. If you have gift bags, here's a little tip or hack for you. We like using reusable bags that we can use again and again. So to store them, I grab a magazine rack or book container from the dollar store and I slide all of the bags into the magazine rack. Optionally, you can tuck the handles inside the bags if you wish. This is a great way to keep them organized and together, as well as grab one when you need it. If you want a gift wrapping station, this hack is for you. Grab one of the Dollar Tree aprons, cut off the neckties, and then fold the top part underneath, and then fold the bottom part up. Grab your hot glue gun, glue the sides down, as well as sections to create pockets with this apron. Now you can use any bucket you wish, but I'm using an old popcorn bucket and I'm wrapping the apron around it and tying it in the back. You could alternatively glue it to make it nice and sturdy if you wish. Now it's time to put it all together. So I'm going to place things like scissors, tape, ribbon, and a pen in the pockets, anything you wish. And then in the center, I'm going to put things like wrapping paper, tissue paper, labels, anything you need to make a gift wrapping station. This also helps you store it all together when the season is complete. For this hack, you're going to need one of those dollar store pocket or shoe organizers and one of the over-the-door hanging racks. Start by taking all of the top pockets and cutting the bottom out so it'll make a hole on the bottom of the pocket. Grab your over-the-door hanging rack and hang it over your door in a storage area. Hook the shoe organizer or pocket holder onto the over-the-door hanger. Grab your wrapping paper and slide it through the top pocket straight through the bottom where you cut the hole and place it into the bottom one so that it holds everything nice and sturdy. I added tissue paper as well as several rolls of wrapping paper. If you want more pockets, you could use a large shoe organizer or a 20 shoe organizer instead. If you have extension cords after the holidays, weave them back and forth to put them together in a nice, neat pile. Take a cardboard tube and then cut it in half. Stuff your cord into the cardboard tube and you have a nice way to store and keep your cords organized without them all tangling up. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you have a tip or hack share, let us know in the comments. This one is a small tree, so if you have a small tree, you can simply place the tree into a kitchen-sized garbage bag and then pull the bag up carefully, or you could do this upside down and pull it down over the top, cinch it and tie it, and now it won't get dusty. This works exceptionally well if you have a safe place to store it. Now, no matter what size tree you have, you can also take some saran wrap or packing tape and wrap it around your tree, holding the ornaments in place. Go ahead and cut it off after you get it entirely wrapped and it will seal to itself. This will keep the ornaments on and it will save you time next year when you carefully unwrap it all or cut it off and your tree will be ready to go. So this is my daughter's 4-foot tree and I'm going to show you how we store this. So this is just a yard bag. And I'm going to grab this point and try to get it on the top. So I'm going to put it inside. Get one of the corners there on top. And then I just work my tree down, or the bag around the tree. When I get to the bottom, I can use the pull tabs if I like, or I don't have to. But this just covers your tree and protects it from any dust or dirt while you're storing it for the year. So there you go. That's it for this size tree. Now you can do this same thing for a bigger tree. So I used to have about a 6-7 foot tree, and I get the biggest size trash bag that you can get for your yard. I pulled it out in half. The top went on just like this. The bottom half was the umbrella kind, so I took the base out, flipped it upside down, so now the bar is on top. The umbrella of the tree folds down this way. I stuck it in just like this, where the top was the bottom. This would have been the stem or the base. And then it umbrellas out just like this. So I pull the tree in half, or however many sections you have, get the largest garbage bag and put it over just like this, and you can easily store these and cover them without them getting any dust until next year.
Now let's talk about ornaments. And so you can buy these ornament boxes that they place the individual round ornaments in, or you can buy the other kind of boxes that have little slots that you can place ornaments in according more to size. These are great because they both stack on top of each other and save you space, but they can be very expensive and add up, and you still need to wrap them to keep them safe over time. So if you're looking for a less expensive option, you can go to the dollar store and get a cupcake holder. This also works for round ornaments. They simply go into the little slots. Then you can place the lid on top and you can lock it into place. If you have anything fragile, you'll want to wrap it first. Once you have everything ready, you can simply put it into a storage container of your choice, whether it's a box that you're reusing, or you could use a Rubbermaid container or storage container of your choice. You also can end up with some extra spots on the side to help store some other ideas as well. Close up the box and it's ready to be sealed and stacked.
Now that's not all you can use. You can use egg cartons, and when you receive your shipments this holiday season, be sure to save things like packing peanuts, as well as those air pockets and anything else that is in the box making things safe. You can use those again and be very eco-friendly.
Want to be notified of future videos? Look for the link in the description below. So let's talk about lights. And they sell expensive containers that wind lights. You can also find these cord winders at the dollar store, and they're pretty inexpensive at stores like Walmart and Target. All you're going to do next is wind your lights on them, and that's it. And then they don't get all tangled. They unwind nicely for next year. Now, if you didn't want to buy anything at all and you want to use something that you have on hand, you can easily use a hanger. You'll start by putting the plug on one end, and then you're going to wind the light strand around the hanger. And you'll continue doing this until you get all the way to the end, and then you'll take the other end and plug it into the first end, holding it into place. Let's talk a little bit about garlands. Now, you can wrap a thin garland around a light strand if you like. Another option is to buy a container that will fit the garland in it. So this is a thinner garland, and all I do is continue winding it around and around in the box until I get the entire garland in. And if I press down a little bit, I can place the lights in with it often and put the lid on top. Now, I also have a bigger garland, and all I do for that is use the same technique, but I use a larger storage container for it. Now, I use leftover popcorn tins for so many DIYs, but one of my favorite things to do is to place my extra bows in them for next season. These stack nicely if I use them, but they hold the bows nice. I put them in, they don't get crushed, and they're protected. Now you can use a container of your choice for these next two steps. I'm using leftover shoe boxes or boot boxes. And in the first box, I take all of my recycled bags and I place them into the box for next year. I also take any gift wrap bags that I can use again and large bags and fold them and place them in one box. In my other box, I take the boxes that I use to wrap things in, and I collapse them and store them in along with any other accessories that I might want to keep with them as well. The great thing about doing this is that I can then stack these boxes and put them into storage. When it comes to gift wrap, one of my favorite things is to put these slap bracelets around them. This keeps the paper together and stops it from catching edges. Now, one option for storing your wrapping paper is to get a garment bag and place all of your rolls of paper into the garment bag, zip it up, and you can hang it.
And then you can go hang it up in your closet, and you can put as many as you want to in here all the way across, and then pull it out and use it when you need to, or put it in the back end of your closet with the lights and maybe some other things. If you don't have hanging space, let's talk about another option. Another way to store your wrapping paper is to take an old box. I've torn the lid off of mine and put the slap bracelets on your paper so they don't catch with each other. And then all you do is simply put your paper into the box so it stands upright. You can put it in the back of a closet or store it somewhere else. If you're worried about it getting dusty, there we go. If you're worried about it getting dusty, just slide a garbage bag over the top of it and you're all set. My gift bags, boxes, wrapping paper, all of that goes underneath my staircase. So here's a little picture of what that looks like in my home. Here's a little look at some of our storage after the holiday season is finished. Want 21 sensible home hacks to make you a smarter homeowner? Look for the link in the description below.
And I hope this inspires you to try some of these storage ideas of your own. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and my blog at chascrazycreations.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.